At Lone Star College, we have 7,000 employees across our campuses. In considering the professional development needs and the changes that have occurred over the years, we needed to find an innovative solution to help empower our employees and to keep our strong culture. We are 8 different campuses, and so trying to do one training at one campus and get the entire system to come to that was a challenge.
So we were looking for different modalities to get our attendance up, which was a big driver.
Before FranklinCovey, it was more of kind of some one-off opportunities, learning around different topics.
Our method was the instructor would create the class themselves.
Just a quick workshop session on a topic, and then that would kind of be the end of it.
The other challenge was going back to this choose learning culture.
As part of a higher ed institution where we advocate for education, we need to promote that into our own staff.
How do we make time to develop ourselves?
It's an investment. It's really you're investing in developing your skills to better serve your students.
The FranklinCovey platform is a great way to kind of get different folks at different levels, at different needs.
We are able to tailor the course to our learners. We're able to batch upload learners like we haven't before.
It helps them learn and grow, but it also is different modalities and so many different ways you can learn.
We have the option to deliver content online, but also face-to-face to where we can drive those implementation conversations. So the hybrid schedule has worked better for us. So it's not just learning something, it's actually talking about how to apply it, making it applicable to their needs at that time. And that's why we love the All Access platform.
It's great that we have a source of material that we can deliver in many different ways that also drives that culture. And it was amazing how they took and ran with it. We had people who went over 100 hours.
I jumped on the opportunity. I didn't really know what to expect. And to have a training that was just sharp, a professional production was really nice. The training materials were nice, the videos were impressive.
I originally thought this was just like any other normal professional development class, where I was going to hear just from the lecturer, where we were all going to sit in a classroom. But it was so much more than that.
The breadth of the learning was amazing too. They took 100, 200 plus different engagements.
There were so many different articles, so many different opportunities. It was through videos, it was through examples.
Once I finished the cohort training, I would find that there was something over here, that was interesting, like having difficult conversations. So I said, who can't benefit from that?
I think what we saw valuable in the FranklinCovey content was that it was grounded in research. And it is unique in that it can be applicable in many ways.
I felt that it came from a very humanistic approach, that this is not just something that you're going to use, at work to elevate in your career, but it really is something that holistically you can use in every aspect of your life, and I see value in that.
It's changed the way I interact with my peers and my supervisors. We went through a pretty big reorg over the last year in my division, and with that came change in leadership and change in coworkers, and I think a lot of the skills that I've gained help me kind of manage, not only stress, but manage the whole process.
They're seeing it's good for their teams, they're asking for more. So once we got this breakthrough where people started using the All Access Pass platform, it's starting to grow.
We started seeing the traction and seeing what was working, and all along the way, FranklinCovey was there. Done some data on employees that go through our programs versus those that don't, and we do see an increase in promotion and retention as a result of that.
After every FranklinCovey session that we have, at the end of the cohort, we have a feedback survey sent to them as well, and the majority of it always comes back to the culture.
Our culture drives what we do.
For Lone Star College to take the time to invest in me, it means the world to me.
And the fact that Lone Star College actually provided it, and open access at that, so that you could continue your learning, you could continue on a flexible schedule. It's not your normal professional development. It was so much more than that.
I definitely believe that Lone Star is an institution that invests in its employees. I'm LSC for life, and I mean that, and it's because of these sort of opportunities.